Out to be absolutely gorgeous.
Finally.
Finally.
I hope the folks that were here early for the interactive and film portion didn't have to leave before yesterday afternoon.
They hung around. It was worth it.
They did. You're right. It was worth it, and it will continue to be so. We're going to have some pretty good weather most of this week. I'm sure everybody downtown tonight is really enjoying it. Here's a live view from our downtown cam. You know, one of the things I noticed this year, and I guess last year too, a lot of the companies rent space out of buildings to display a graphic or a slideshow essentially on the side of buildings.
Yep,
it's all over the place down there. There's one of them right there. Beautiful downtown. 69 degrees at this hour. The overnight low, check this out, won't fall below 62. So it's going to be real mild all night long. And then tomorrow afternoon, maybe more clouds than sun, even when the sun does come out. But we end up right back at 79 or maybe 80 degrees. Tonight in the hill country, it's also very, very nice. Llano's still at 72. Marble Falls at 70 degrees. Metro area temperatures from 66 down in San Marcos and in South Austin to 69 degrees in Pflugerville and Manor, 70s up there in Williamson County. And off to the east, we're looking at mainly mid to upper 60s at this hour. Austin's mostly clear in 69. Now notice how high the humidity is. The ground's real moist, and we all have moist air just above the surface. That'll turn into fog overnight as the temperatures drop. We'll start the day a little cloudy, a little foggy in the morning, maybe some patchy drizzle, then that will burn off and we'll see a little bit of sun in the afternoon. South wind only 5 miles an hour. The rain washed most of the pollens from the air. Everything that was in the pollen count today was low. Around the state, wonderful. East to west, north to south. Dallas at 70. Skies mostly clear, at least in our part of the state. See some high clouds from the Pacific moving into West Texas. Storm system up in the Pacific Northwest. That's not going to impact our weather. This is the storm that brought us the wet weather moving across the Great Lakes, now headed up into Canada. But there will be a trough of low pressure set up out over the west coast, but it's going to stay here all week long. And when that happens, we see a southerly flow continue day after day after day. That gives us morning clouds, fog, drizzle every morning. But we'll also, as long as that trough stays west on the west coast, our probabilities for rain or thunderstorms will be relatively low. We're talking about 20% chance from tomorrow all the way through the weekend. Eventually it's going to go higher, but it looks like that's going to be next week. Here's our outlook for the 18th through the 22nd of the month. In other words, the 6 to 10 day outlook, and then we might be a little wetter than normal again. Warmer than normal too in that time frame. So enjoy the rest of the festival. I think it's going to turn out to be just fine. Some low clouds in the morning, partly sunny to mostly cloudy in the afternoon. A couple of isolated passing rain showers can't be ruled out, but overall, again, those probabilities pretty low. Let me show you temperatures tonight. First of all, falling only to the low 60s, and the highs tomorrow, not much above the low 80s, maybe not out of the 70s, depending on how much cloud cover we have. Overnight, becoming cloudy, 62 the low in Austin in the morning. We start the day with clouds, fog, maybe a patch of drizzle, and then tomorrow afternoon up to 79. Light winds, should be a pretty day. And then the rest of the week, again, essentially the weather's going to be unchanged every day. Warm mornings, warm, humid afternoons, morning low clouds, fog, patchy drizzle each day. Chance of rain on any given day is just 20%. Well, let's